last night before I left, Suzanne said to me, she said, I just love the dynamic between you and Adrian.
There's love. There really is.
I was like, yeah, we're a little bit opposite.
Just a smidge. But that's why it works so well.
I know. That's why we don't live together.
Oh, that's why I don't live with anybody.
Could you imagine if we had to live together?
No. Oh, I can. You wouldn't. There would be no living. You would be dead.
I'd be dead.
Or on the street. Your choice. You have two options. Get out or die.
That's why you're single. See, that's why.
This is why you're single.
That's
That's
bitch,
nice.
eh?
You are. That's not nice.
Hi. Welcome to the Fibre
Hello.
Friends. Episode 29.
29.
I know, because I checked this time.
Good. See, it doesn't take us. How many episodes does it take for us to learn to check that beforehand?
I'm good. Like 3 out of every 4 I remember.
How many Fibre Friends does it take to change a light bulb?
Yeah.
40.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm Adrian. Hi.
Hey, I'm Louise.
Hello, I'm Caroline.
Yep, we're from London, Ontario. The Fibre Friends. The last time we did this, I had said hi, we're the Fibre Friends, and like both of you followed with the Fibre Friends, the Fibre Friends. That was hilarious.
Did we?
Yeah.
Huh.
You didn't go back and watch it. See, I watch it way too many times because I have to edit it, so I'm fully aware. We have conversations all the time where like one of us keeps talking and the other two are we have no idea.
Yeah.
You look funny.
You know.
I look funny?
No, we look funny.
Oh, we look funny.
Because
Okay,
we-
so you
because
look funny.
No, we all do it at some point
Oh,
in
yeah.
in an
Well,
episode.
That's probably why I didn't remember Louise saying she'd knit her wedding dress.
Because you weren't paying attention.
I wasn't
Probably
paying
not.
attention. I was probably off in my own little world. Or I was listening to you.
Or you were probably talking to them and we were just having a conversation.
I
Maybe
think
that
that's-
could've happened.
I think that's true.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
I think that's true.
Well, you know, we had, when I was reading one of the comments on the Ravelry group, we had Mary Ellen is a new watcher. Hi, Mary Ellen.
Hi.
And so she was saying, she was chatting in their comment, and then she said, that maybe sounds weird. And then she's like, but I think I'm going to fit in with you girls. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think you will.
It's
You are in
true.
the right spot.
Weird, yet fun.
Yes. So we also had a couple other, I wrote the people's names so I wouldn't forget. Cassandra. She's a stitcher. She's
Well,
maybe on your
She probably
Friday
is.
night.
That's
Off
probably
the grid Friday night.
Yeah.
What is your
Friday off the grid.
Friday off the grid group. And she said she taught herself how to knit. And
nice.
she's already half done her first project.
Amazing.
Good for her.
That's
I know.
amazing.
Isn't
That's
that
awesome.
awesome? So,
Yay,
yay.
Cassandra!
I know. That makes me super
That's
happy.
because stitchers are extra smart.
Well, they.
Good thing we're both stitchers, eh?
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Otherwise
we
we
can
might be
agree
offended.
with that.
You see? That's right.
And Samuel. We have a new gentleman in our group.
Yay!
So, he's down in Louisiana.
Oh, that's
Very
nice.
cool.
I know. That's awesome. So,
Excellent.
he's a knitter and a crocheter. So,
We
It's
like
fun to
we
have
like the
people join us.
multi-craftual. We love it.
yeah.
That's nice.
So,
Awesome.
We need more men.
we do. We're kind of
Top heavy.
top heavy. Because there's Brian.
Yeah.
That is in our Friday night group.
Then we have Craig and Ginger Gerald.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I'm not sure Ginger Gerald's on our Facebook group.
He's around.
He's always around.
Hi, boys.
Yes.
Hi,
He
boys.
left us a funny comment on the giveaway.
Oh, he really wanted that yarn.
Oh, this is for the Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
left-
The stitch markers. That's right. No,
Yes.
it wasn't the yarn he wanted. He said, no. Because we had a chat about it. He said, no, it was pastel. He said, those aren't my colors. It was the stitch markers.
The
The
stitch
superhero
markers.
stitch
That's
markers.
funny.
That's right.
So, yeah,
What was his funny comment?
he said, well, because you had to say your superpower.
Right.
So he said he had a superpower bitch face and he could stare you down.
That's right. Resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face. That's it. That's it. Yes. So, yes. So, anyways, so
That's
I know.
funny.
So now I'm like, okay, I could have a U.S. staring contest, Gerald. I could do it because
You do not have RBF.
He
I'm
would
sorry.
win. He would win.
maybe, but I'm trying to channel that.
You would smile in like 3 seconds. See? You'd smile. She'd be like, what?
I could do it.
You can't.
Okay, well, let's not try it out right now, okay?
She's already smiled. She's done. She's done.
Anyways,
Funny.
so yes.
So speaking of men, I have a bit of a story. Listen to them, eh?
I think everybody has been waiting for this moment. They're like, everybody is so sad about the mailman.
I know, the mailman has not returned.
The mailman added a lot of character to our early episodes.
A little bit of flair.
A little bit of je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
So I was coming home from work the other day, and I pulled in. I live in a townhouse complex, and there's like a big, long driveway and parking lot and whatnot. So I'm pulling in, and I
You
see
haven't
this.
even told me this story yet.
No, none of them know. They don't know the story yet. So I'm pulling into the big driveway, and I see this young man, you know, probably like early 20s, shorts. It was the first day of the heat wave, like 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
No shirt, and he's running, and he's like jogging down the thing, and I really don't think of anything. He's far too young. It doesn't even faze me. And then I look to my right, and there is this silver fox.
His father?
No, I don't know who it was. I've never seen it before. It's not the original silver fox, but this other silver fox. Nothing but a pair of jeans and tanned and lovely. And I'm like, ah! I actually heard my jaw hit the floor. I'm like, wow! Wow, I'm not supposed to do that. That's so objectifying. I'm a terrible person, but wow, he was pretty. Way to end the day.
He must have been... Did I tell you I went to wrestling?
He was too busy doing this. Like tattoos and everything. Oh, he's lovely looking.
Oh my goodness.
So-
I don't know what he was doing. I didn't care.
So...
You were one step away from rolling your window down and going, whoop, whoop.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
So does he live?
I have no idea. I've never seen him again.
So did you
There's
like,
just this
see where he
one weird
went?
Adonit. I don't know. I was driving. It wasn't like I slammed on the brake and went like, hello!
Honk,
Ooh, God. I did not do that.
You
Thank
could have
very
done
much.
the damsel in distress.
There's this episode of, you know, New Girl, Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what she does, but John and I have always laughed at this because there was this cute guy that she was looking at, or her boyfriend or whatever, and she took her glasses and she went, whoop, whoop. So we thought that was pretty funny.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've never seen him again. I don't know who he is. I don't really care. He's just pretty to look at us. That's nice.
Oh, no, you need him to come back.
Made your day just a little brighter.
Yep. It was just a little pick me up.
All right.
A little pick you up.
Good story.
I tried to please.
Wow.
All right.
That
so
was a good story.
Let's get into the knitting, because apparently that's why we're here.
Is it?
Finished objects.
There's not going to be a lot of knitting today, I'm afraid. We're here just to keep you company today.
All right. Do you have any finished objects?
No.
Do you have any finished objects?
Yes.
What?
Do I have any finished objects? No.
What?
I know.
Wow.
I can't. A week is not enough
So
time
wait,
for me.
Louise has a finished object,
I have a
and
finished
you
object.
don't.
That is shocking.
I have a job.
I think this is a first. I think this is a first.
And
I know.
you also knit in bulky wear more often than I do.
Yeah. So, I'm wearing my finished poncho because I think last Friday...
You were almost done.
I was almost done. I think I was knitting it probably as we were chit-chatting.
You probably need
Oh,
to
that's
stand
your
up.
Remembrances pottery knit button.
Nope,
button,
it's
isn't
not.
it?
Nope,
not?
it's not. This was, I just found it. This is why you have to have a button stash.
Yeah.
And I found this button.
Okay, can you stand up and show what the poncho actually looks like? Because right now it's
Stand
just this
up.
big black
She can't
blob.
stand up.
Stand up.
She
I
can't
can
really
try.
stand up.
Try.
You can use
I
the
think you should just put in the pictures of her of the poncho on the bust that she's put. I don't think she can
I'm
stand
not-
up.
I can.
This is not nice to make her stand up.
There.
There you go. Look at you.
Look at that.
She's fully capable these days.
That's right.
She's just slow.
And
But
just-
that's okay. I can handle that.
So yeah. So
That's
there's,
nice. Look at that.
Poncho.
It fits nicely along your back. Yeah.
and then yeah, there it is.
Accentuates your curves, you know, as it does. Look at her, eh?
I know, my
She turned
mom
into like
tried
this little
today.
vixen.
My model pose. I think I could. I know. I was thinking I was.
Take up my
We've
eyebrow.
had this conversation. Oh my god, it's gonna take out my eye. Louise, are you suggesting that Louise is well endowed?
I'm not suggesting that. I'm saying that. We've had this discussion before.
If you
Yeah.
got 'em, flaunt 'em,
Yeah.
baby.
Oh boy.
I think
I
my
don't think
daughter told me that one.
I don't think we'd survive that.
Oh, so yeah, so it's finished, and I like it.
Congratulations. It
And
looks
it's
great.
It's warm.
Very nice.
And I've worn it a couple times already.
Yeah.
I love it. I like it.
Very
Might
cool.
have to take it off now, though, because it is hot.
Little one.
Yeah, it is warm.
Well, you had your door open downstairs, and it's cool outside, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not so cool upstairs.
No.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was going to be. I was surprised. I went outside.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah.
Well,
chilly.
because we kind of went from winter to summer.
Yeah.
And now
so
we're in
now
fall.
we're back
and
to
Fall.
fall. Yeah, as long
we
as it
missed it.
doesn't snow.
Oh, I could handle it.
Shush.
Oh, be quiet. No. We can talk about Christmas. Because
No.
we both love Christmas.
No.
But we're not going to talk about snow.
All right. Fine. Whatever.
All right.
Okay.
Well, in that case,
So no finishes for me. No finishes for you.
nope.
All right.
These ones?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Look at her showing off 2 finishes.
3 finishes, really, because each one is a hoe.
No.
Oh, her virgin ears.
So I need a pair of mitts.
So these mitts are for the knitting series that we're doing over on my channel, Off the Grid Needle Arts, where we are teaching Ginger Gerald how to knit. And so we started off with a dishcloth, and then we did the super simple hat pattern. And now we are moving on to mitts.
Super simple mitts.
Super simple mitts to match the super simple hat. And Louise has done the pattern up. It is now available on Ravelry, on her Ravelry shop, Wildflower Wool. And we are going to film a very quick little introductory video today that's going to go up this weekend.
Nice.
So
Lovely.
that's
cool.
what we're starting next. So we're casting on next week.
Very cool.
I like them a lot.
I do. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. So I knit them the cuffs long. So
Yeah, I
because
like
there's nothing
them.
worse than having mitts with
Yeah.
short
And then
cuffs.
you have cold wrists.
So you can wear them down. You can fold them up.
Yeah.
And this is how much yarn. Mitts don't take a lot
Yeah.
of yarn. So that's what's left out of a 100-gram ball.
And
So-
I'm making mine as a matched pair to my hat, and I still have, you know, a quarter of a ball for my first one, so I'm going to start with that.
we can
finish
weigh
those
these.
up.
Yeah. I was going to weigh these so to know exactly how
Yeah.
much. But yeah, they don't use a lot. They're less than a hat.
Yeah.
All right, my hair is attached to everything here.
What?
But anyways. So.
She's trying to take it off with the mitt with the other hand, so it's just gonna stick to the other one. She's like, I can't get it off. You funny.
I know.
Oh,
See,
my goodness.
I do these things on purpose. Like, you know, like I just don't randomly. You know, I just
Okay.
do it. Here.
Hold still.
Are we
hold
still? I know.
There. I got it.
More of them.
I got you.
Anyways, these are a fun little pair of
Yeah.
mitts. If you want to start, they're perfect
Knitting
summer
in the
knitting.
round.
Perfect summer
I
knitting.
agree. I agree.
Because you can. I know
Small portable project, just like socks.
Yeah, it seems crazy
Yeah.
to like sit on the beach and knit a pair of mitts.
It is a perfect Christmas present to knit in the summer.
Oh yeah.
And then you are ready
Yep.
for Christmas. Perfect little stocking stuffer.
Yep.
I think I'm going to knit
Knits.
a few extra pairs, actually. I'm going to knit a pair for Sarah and a pair for Nicholas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Who doesn't want a pair? Everybody wears mitts.
Everybody
Not
wears mitts. Unless
everybody
you
wears
don't live
hats.
in a cold climate.
Well, then you could just for style.
Yeah.
I don't
Nancy, actually,
You know what?
hi Nancy.
Bird
Nancy
gloves.
in Ecuador. It was just her birthday the other day. She is also a stitcher.
Does she want me to sing?
No. You're welcome.
We don't
I know, I'm
need
so
to
mean
sing
to
for
you,
Nancy.
aren't I?
We can wish Nancy happy birthday.
Happy
I,
birthday, Nancy.
I think actually her birthday might be, I can't remember if it's the 7th or 8th. If it's the 8th, it's the same day as my mom's. And Sarah's on the 10th.
my
So-
mom's is. Oh my God! Today's my mom's birthday. My mom's is the 11th. It's today.
That is today.
You're
Happy
welcome.
birthday
Mom.
to Louise's mom.
I better call her.
All right,
better.
getting back to Nancy in Ecuador.
Yes, Nancy.
Who is
Happy
a
birthday
stitcher
to you.
and a knitter.
Happy birthday to
And
you.
so she now watches this podcast, and so she said she knit the hat.
yeah.
Pretty sure she knit the hat, but that she was going to sit the mitts out because she lives in Ecuador. She doesn't need a pair of mitts. So
Good for her.
there you go.
Too
Well,
funny.
Nancy, yeah, that I can see. Because yeah, really, what would you? Would fingerless mitts be possible in Ecuador?
Maybe.
Maybe that's their use.
Maybe.
Is when it's
So you can have sweaty palms
10 bazillion degrees.
and have
I
sweaty
don't know.
palms.
I don't know. But it could be a
Yeah.
fashion statement. have
Sure.
fingerless gloves
I guess
on.
so. If you were.
And a nice,
So
have your
inclined.
nails match the yarn. I don't know.
You
Nancy,
could.
think about it. Let me know.
Could. All right, moving on.
Works
Happy
in
birthday,
progress.
Nancy.
Happy birthday, Nancy. Works
Works
in progress.
Yeah, I'm knitting a sock.
Let's see it. You've made some progress.
I
since
have
last
made some
week.
progress, and this is my only whip. This is, you know what? Podcasting every week is tough. It really is. It's tough because this is. I'm also doing on my channel. I'm doing something called Whip Mania, where I am. Oh, it's a long story, but in a nutshell, very briefly, I am choosing a different cross stitch project from my stash that I already have started, and I'm putting a few stitches into it every day, and I'm recording a very quick little video. Daily video, and so that's been taking up a fair bit of time, as well as Evertote has been full time lately as well. The last couple months have been full time with Evertote, which has been great. So no complaints, love it.
Let's cut into the knitting.
It is cut into the knitting time. So I have knit. I don't know, what is that? 1.5 inches?
At least, because you were only like partway down your decreases.
I had 6 rows to go on my gusset.
Because you still had DPNs in there.
Yeah.
So
I had 6 rows to go on my gusset, so about there. So 2 inches. I've knit 2 inches.
Real inches or?
Oh my god, that was so funny. So, anyways, the other day, Louise sent us a random text to the Fibre Friends.
Say this on?
I don't think we can.
I don't think we can.
I don't think we can.
If you're interested, message her directly.
We will post it on the Fibre Friends Friday Night Knit In Facebook group because it's appropriate there.
It's appropriate there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it just seemed appropriate.
I don't know. We talk about a lot of inappropriate stuff on this podcast.
I'm pretty sure.
But we're trying to be good sometimes. Can't be bad all the time.
You could probably post a picture here.
Because
we could say.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So this is just.
So if you're watching with children, you may want to turn this off now. Fast forward a couple of minutes.
Just cover their eyes.
Cover their eyes.
If
And
they're young enough, if they can't
Adrian will
read.
insert a picture if they can't read.
Put it in here.
There's no.
Right there.
Right there. Right
So there you go. We
Yeah,
thought that was
see?
pretty funny.
And that came from Louise, not us.
I know.
That
It
was
came
her.
from Louise. And we're like, you're usually the good one.
It originally came from Dora
Adrian's usually the filthy one.
What? You're just as filthy as I am.
I am not.
Oh, you totally
I
are.
am not. You make everything that I say
No,
filthy.
you say filthy things, and I just happen to catch it.
Well, you know what? Last night I was talking to Jackie. Jackie was at Knit Stitch working on her Free Your Fade. And she was saying she was at the school because she's got young kids. And she was at the school at a meeting or something with some other parents. And somebody said something about blah, 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 a ball or a big ball. And Jackie said, I was like, kind of like, she like, looked around and she's like, nobody else was laughing.
Nobody
else
was laughing.
And
I know. I think it's because knitters, we just talk about big balls a lot.
I don't know.
It's just always there.
So, I know. So, I think Jackie needs to be in our inner circle of finding...
She's in.
She's in. Because, I don't know. So, there are some mature women out there that can say the word ball
And
without laughing.
I know, without laughing. Or...
We can't.
We can't.
We failed.
Unfortunately.
So
the last week, and I'm thinking today, we're a little more subdued than usual. Perhaps.
thanks.
Perhaps.
And why
There's
is
still
that?
time.
I think last week we got it out in the car ride on our way here.
We giggled like idiots on the car ride here.
Girl at the poor girl at the drive-through window actually looked at us like we were insane because we had one of those laughing fits like right in the middle of the drive-through. I couldn't breathe.
So by the time
I'm
we got to
trying
the window,
pay,
both of
I'm
us were in
trying to
tears.
drive.
Yeah.
And the real
I'm snorting in
problem,
the
real
corner.
problem is that it's her laugh that makes me laugh. And then my laugh makes her laugh. So it's like this escalating, level of hilarity.
And you didn't have me there.
I know.
To, like, rein you in.
knock us into, conformity. So anyways.
Oh, craziness.
Yeah. But no, I love my sock. So this is knit in Adrian's one of a kind. Oops, did I do that? And I love it. I love it.
Isn't there a song? Didn't Britney Spears?
Yeah,
didn't she have
Britney.
Oops, I did it.
Oops, I did it
again.
This was
So that could be-
No, this
Oops,
is
did I do that is Urkel.
Yes. This is
Oh,
a
Yeah,
right.
that's Urkel.
Oh, that's
Did
right.
I do
My God, I haven't thought about that show in forever.
I know.
All right, what are you working on, lady?
I am working on. I'm gonna hopefully finish this. Like maybe even while we're chatting here. Depends how long we talk. Remember I showed you the test knit that I was doing for Sarah?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna finish it today.
Did we get Sarah's name correct in the end?
It was well. She's changed it because she's got a business name.
Oh, okay.
Now. So
Okay.
it is Yarn Time Knits.
Yarn Time Knits.
Yeah.
Nice.
And TIME or THYME?
No, just regular.
Regular
TIME.
time.
Yeah.
Not the herb.
No.
Okay. It's important.
So
It is.
I'm working on this. It's a simple little lace pattern.
Nice.
Couple little, like a sampler pattern. Different lace with some garter stitching.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you going
nice.
to show it?
I was gonna wait till I was finished.
Well, you
But I
can't
can
talk
show.
about it and then not show
I
it.
guess you're right. So I had this lace pattern done. It really needs a good blocking, but so you can see lace, you can see holes in there,
Yeah.
and then there is like a
Eyelet section.
eyelet, and then we go into another lacy section.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
So-
this would be a good pattern for if you are a beginner lace
Yeah, I was
knitter.
about to say this. That's a great way to learn.
Yeah.
Because it's not a huge commitment to
Yeah.
lace,
Yeah.
but it gives you lots of practice with different
Yeah.
patterns and things like that.
Different
That's great.
techniques too.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I still have a stitch, So I put my stitch markers in for the lace, but yeah, and it's just nice little sections. So
Very cool.
yeah,
And every once in a while you get a break with like some
yeah,
garden.
that's what
It's
I'm
like,
working.
oh, good.
That's what I'm working. I know it is kind of nice that way. You do a little bit of lace and pattern work, and now I'm working on the 6 rows of garter stitch right now.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
fun.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have this done, and it's gonna be blocked.
And this is done in a Patton's Classical DK Superwash.
Weight, and I am
This is nice
using. Oh my god. What size needle am I using? 3.75
Yeah,
millimeters.
US
Denim
5.
Heather.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like the yarn.
Yeah.
I like the color. The name of the pattern is Maine Blueberry Cowl. Yeah. Yarn
Cool.
Time Knits from
Very
our
nice.
friend Sarah.
Awesome. Very cool. All right, so I got 2 things to show you today. My sheep bag. Actually, both my bags were sheep bags today. Shocking.
Imagine
Me and
that.
sheep. Who knew? So, yarn, Maysock.
Maysock. Good.
So I'm
Oh, that's nice.
just starting on the toe. Not that you can tell yet.
That's the Felice yarn, right?
Yes, and that
That's
makes
really nice.
Beyond the Wall.
I love those colors.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I like those
So
stripes.
right now, I'm just working on the toe. I put in my little thingy here. That's where I'm going to put in my afterthought heel because it's just going to be a little shorty. So I'm going to make 2 of these and then I'll put in the afterthoughts afterwards.
I'm sorry, where is your heel going?
Right where that little...
Oh, the little
So
markers?
there's only going to be like half an inch.
Yeah, they're shorty socks.
So I know. I was
But is that
confused, too.
enough?
Yep. Tons of
So
room.
this is the heel.
No,
This.
this is the heel. So it's got a full
That
inch.
seems like barely enough
So you're just gonna have a little.
above
Yeah.
the heel.
Yeah. They're shorty socks. They're not supposed to go
They're
that high.
super shorty.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear those.
Think about tennis socks. They're like
Yeah.
a heel and then they have like
See,
just
they
a
always
little-
slip down my foot, and I'm always constantly pulling them. I don't like those socks.
okay,
don't
then
sit-
I will make you any.
Then don't knit your.
That's right.
See, you've got a nice
Look at how long
leg.
my leg is.
Look,
It is a nice long leg.
look at that. Lovely. So
Inches matter.
when it
And they say
Falls
I'm the
down.
dirty one.
when it falls
Gotta
down.
be freaking kidding me.
So how many inches is that?
In real inches.
In-
I don't know. I think it's
6 inches?
No, I think
Probably
it's 7. I think
7?
it's 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't bring my measuring tape with me, but I'm pretty sure it's 7 inches before I started the heel. Because I wanted to use up most of the yarn in the pair of socks. And I knew I wasn't doing a contrast cuff and toe. So
Nice.
just made them extra
That's
long.
good.
Yeah.
Very cool. And my other project is the baby blanket that I'm working on.
Nice.
This is
Oh yeah.
the
See.
square that I'm working on. That doesn't look like a square because it's being knit in the round. So this is Blue Moon Fiber Arts.
You could turn that into a beanie.
That's what I was just
Totally.
gonna say.
Put it on your head.
Put it on.
Ooh la la.
Now, if your shirtless man had seen you driving with that on, I'm sure he would have raced right over to the car.
don't even know what to say to her. Anyway, so there's my stitch marker. That's where I was the last time I showed it. And I've knit all that. So I've actually knit quite a bit. So.
That's really such a beautiful color.
Thanks. It's called Big Blue Brain. And the socks are rock.
I love it. That's nice.
That's really nice.
I really like that color.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, there's your...
It's not a yarn cake anymore. It's a yarn boob. It's turned into a yarn boob. So I said that to Lisa, and then she made a comment about motorboating, and I was just like, oh, I can't take you people anywhere.
We're not going there.
Anyway, so we're working on it. Hi, Lisa.
Lisa from the Codependent Knitters.
She thinks like I do. It's pretty funny. So yeah. So that's all I've had time to work on. I did a lot of traveling. Well, yeah, a lot of traveling with work this week. So that's actually how I got so much of the blanket done, between visiting the Codependent Knitters and a very, 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 very long day driving.
Yeah, but were you driving or was he driving?
Do you think I could knit that much and drive?
I hope not.
No. He drove. I just had to be in the car for a very, very, very long drive.
So yeah,
I thought maybe you knit when you were there.
No, I didn't have a chance to knit at the conference. It was small enough that it would have been very obvious.
See, I think that should become, I think that knitting in things like that should be completely socially acceptable.
I agree.
Because it absolutely, if I was just knitting round and round on a sock, I am much more likely to take in more information.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really helps me focus and actually hear
what people are saying.
Yeah, I agree. Most of the time, if I go to a conference and I don't have anything to do with my hands, I spend all my time trying not to fall asleep. Yes. And I hear nothing. I'm just like, please don't let my chin hit.
Yeah.
And I'm awful. I fell asleep in the conference. Half-day conference, and I'm...
Yeah.
Luckily, I can do it sitting up, so it's not quite as obvious. But but the head goes...
Do you remember that?
It's when I snore that's a problem.
There was a
That's a dead giveaway.
There was a Simpsons episode where he was on a jury, and he brought in a pair of glasses that had eyeballs painted on the front of them.
Yeah.
That was funny. I need a pair of those. I almost fell asleep in a piano lesson once. I was sitting there, and it was a student that was an older student, and they were a very good player, but it was a really long piece, and I was really tired, and I was sitting at my desk, and I had put my face on my hand like this, and all of a sudden I did one of those. And I thought, oh dear.
So can you knit while they play?
No, I don't. Yeah. I probably could, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want them to feel that
you're not paying attention.
They are anything less than my main priority when I'm there. So even though it would probably help me keep my cool sometimes.
Yeah.
I was knitting in one conference.
Maybe that's why so many homeschoolers knit.
Yeah.
Well, they're teaching their kids. I just got to keep calm while they figure this out.
Yeah.
So I
they're
don't kill
smarter
them.
than I thought.
Yeah.
They got something going there.
Yeah.
Not enough incentive.
I might be more
to
patient
homeschool.
with my students if I can knit all the time.
Yeah.
Good for them. All right. So that's all my finished object. Or my finished.
Your whips.
My whips.
Works in progress.
Yeah.
You got your sock. Did you have any time to work on your blanket?
No.
Did your mom was down?
My mom was down, and my parents were down, and it was a very busy weekend, and then this coming weekend is a very busy weekend. So
Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day, and we've got a few other things going on. It's gonna be busy. It's gonna be full.
Do you want to know what I'm doing Mother's Day?
What are you doing on Mother's Day?
I will tell you. My friend Debbie Zeraldo.
Yes,
Alpacas. Zeraldo Alpacas. For the last few years, we've gotten into having this tradition. Every Mother's Day, she and I get together.
Indigo dyeing?
And we do dyeing. Yep.
Very nice.
So I was at her house yesterday, and we were scouring fabric, cotton and linen. That's pretty disgusting. Have you ever boiled?
No.
Oh, we even put stuff, so we have cotton and linen shawls, and we have cotton, a really heavy, sturdy cotton bag, tote bag. So we put them in the kitchen sink in warm water just to start the process. It is nasty. All the you know what oil and water look like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's oil coming off.
Yeah.
And it's just all slimy and.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, so that's what we did yesterday.
Wonderful.
To get ready. So our fabric is going to be all prepared because you just can't dye fabric the way you can wool. Like wool is just easy, right? You just put it in some warm water with a little bit of soap. You can use dish soap.
Adrian,
or...
it's easy.
It's easy, right? Easy.
I don't put soap with mine.
Don't you put soap in with
Nope.
yours?
Acid.
Well, yeah, you do that too. Okay. Well, I always put a little bit of Synthropol in with mine just to help open the fibers. And
See, I like not opening the fibers because then you get more tonal.
there you go. There you go.
Because then the dye uptakes differently.
I find it interesting that there are different ways to do things that, you know, you do things one way and you do things another way. And it works well for both of you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
We both end up with beautiful things.
I know.
Love it.
So just wait. I'm going to have indigo.
Now, what did you do with the indigo fabric that you dyed last year?
Still on the shelf.
It's still, yeah. I haven't done anything with it yet. But
You know,
I have
a really nice friend could turn it into a bag for you.
possibly.
But, you know, you would have to give it over.
You'd have to ask nicely too.
And you'd have to ask nicely.
I could ask.
I don't think she can do that.
Caroline, I want a bag.
Give me a bag.
Next week.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
No.
Yeah. Forget it.
We'll see.
I've been teaching Caroline how to say no.
Yeah.
No?
No.
No,
Ah.
the custom orders have been keeping me hopping lately.
Well, that's good.
So it's nice.
That's what you want, right?
Yeah. No, it's been great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm excited to do this dyeing. I want to dye some sock weight so I can do a sweater.
Can you do a sweater quantity of sock weight?
Yep.
Wow.
Look at you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, plus the cotton and the project bags and
Then you have to knit it.
yeah. That
Pure
is
pleasure.
kind of the idea.
Pure pleasure from point A to point
But
B.
yeah, it's like we always have so much fun. And there's of course the alpacas are there.
Alpacas.
I took a picture.
You can dye entire alpacas.
I
I see a blue alpaca running around
don't
the
think
farm.
they would like that. Well, they were just sheared a couple of weekends ago, so all the girls were out in the field, and they look so funny, right? Because they're just you can still see shear marks on
Yeah,
them,
and they're all
like
gangly and stuff.
there's just like no
They're so
no
cute
fluff
when they're
there.
sheared, though. Oh my goodness, they're so
I
cute.
know. I've got a cute picture. I'll post it on the Friday night group, and it's because she's got some really friendly ones that just like to come over, and she has a donkey. Oh my gosh. I'll post some pictures in the
That's
Friday
cute.
group.
Cool.
I got a nice close up. She was friendly. She came over. She wanted to be petted.
Nice.
I know. It's always fun being there.
Very cool. All right, next up, acquisitions.
Oh,
So, Caroline, how's your on sabbatical going?
My yarn sabbatical is going just fine. I have not bought a single skein of yarn.
I thought you did because when I was checking in with you, what did you say? Adrian said, "Yep. I'm good" or something, and you said, "What did you say?" But I took it, like
Oh, you asked how the yarn sabbatical was going, and I said, "Oh, it's fine. Of course it's fine.
Oh yes, that's
what
right.
do you think?"
You
And-
misread my inflection.
Yeah.
yeah.
because I said,
can't
"How's
remember
it,
what
how's
I
it
You
said.
said,
going?"
"Oh no,
I'm losing.
I'm not losing," or
Or,
something like that.
No, yeah. Oh no,
Anyway.
I'm losing. And I thought,
Let me look it up. Shall
what
I?
did she do that? Because I thought, I'm like, what? And then you're like, what
So
you
you realize
really
that
meant?
this entire conversation made no sense to anybody but us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, they expect
They
they expect that, don't they?
I think they do.
They get used to it. Every once in a while, they're like, they're talking just to themselves now. They're not talking to us
Okay.
anymore.
I said, no way I'm losing.
No way.
And
So
Louise said, oh no, Caroline, what happened? I said, no, there's no way I'm losing.
right,
No way I'm losing.
right. And
And
I
he said,
thought you
no
said
way. Or no way I'm losing.
yeah, and I thought you were saying like
I was not.
I just like ordered something on Etsy and I'm like
I
oh,
should
no,
have
I'm
just
losing.
We're
said,
in the
there's
process.
Yeah.
no way I'm
Yeah.
losing.
Yeah,
Then you would have understood me.
Yeah.
It's so hard to
because
get
I know
tone
you
of voice across.
You panicked me for a moment, and I thought, what the hell is she doing? You guys are doing so good.
I know.
But this isn't getting any fun, though. I want to see the video of somebody going through somebody's stash.
Well,
How long are you guys?
Patience, grasshopper. I will get to go through her stash.
I think Adrian's going to buckle before me.
Oh, that was fighting words, people.
What would it take for you to be tempted?
I'm constantly tempted.
So what's your secret?
I stick my head in my stash.
Can we have a picture of that?
Now, I have to say, Sandy's massive gift to us last week really
Yeah, that
helped.
kind of helped.
That
Oh,
helped fan the
that took the edge off,
flames
so-
of okay, we can do this.
Actually, you know what? That actually made it worse for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I was doing fine until I got all this new yarn, and I was like, new yarn! I forgot what the high was like.
No.
See, that's what I thought, because I thought once you got over the hump of this, then once you're in the...
That's really funny.
She's mean.
Oh, so speaking of Sandy's amazing gift to us last week, my mom left a comment on the video last week, and she said, "Hi, Mom." She said, "I'd really like some of that Woolen vine for my birthday." And I messaged Adrian, and I said, "My mother wants Woolen vine for her birthday." And then we laughed and laughed and laughed. Because my mom, you don't, I'm not sure you understand that's like, picture the most famous rock band that you'd ever want to see, and you can't get tickets.
Yeah, it's a little like that,
That's
isn't
like
it?
getting Woolen vine.
Yeah.
It's very hard to buy, and when it's available, you kind of have to just take what you can get.
Yeah, you have
And
a split second to...
Sandy got really
Yeah.
lucky. I think she was just sitting there hitting buttons like buy. But she got lucky
Yeah.
because how often
That's
does
amazing.
It's Kristen, right?
Yeah.
Kristen Woolen Vine Yarn. How often does she do shop updates?
I don't even know. I stopped looking because I could never catch them. They were almost always on Fridays, and it was just, it never worked.
She's
for
a
me.
small independent dyer, and she only sells online.
Yeah.
She sometimes does trunk shows at local yarn shops in New York, right?
I think so,
Or
yeah.
sometimes she'll
I've seen
travel
it,
other
yeah.
places, but her yarn is very hard to get. So I now have one precious skein in my stash, and I'm going to stare at it and pet it for a little while.
I'm starting to plan. I've now got a bunch of new needles and a bunch of empty project bags. So now I'm starting to
Ooh,
plan.
that's exciting.
So there will be some new starts. And I was going through my socks, my started socks.
Yeah.
And I actually found 2 bags that had needles and yarn stuck in them but not started. I was like, oh, I forgot I planned
Oh,
this. Should start that.
So have
That's
you,
awesome.
Have you started thinking about June socks yet?
No.
No? Okay.
It's because I don't plan that far ahead.
Okay.
Like,
That's shocking
The-
for you.
no, not really, because I got so much stuff on the needles already.
Yeah.
It's whatever I kind of feel like picking up when I pick up. The only reason why the May socks were as planned as they were is because I wanted to do a shorty set to kind of help speed up the process, because I was starting to get, like, later and later into the month I'm finishing without getting any time to do catch-up
Yeah.
sock work. Seriously, it's... I have to plan, people.
I know.
Ah, good.
So I have no yarn
So-
either. I have no acquisitions at all. No bags, no books, no nothing.
Nope.
I have bought nothing.
Good. Wow.
I have bought nothing as
know.
well.
Well, then shall I show you
My
my...
bank account says thank you.
Yes, you should
Actually-
show us yours. Actually, what?
What?
Actually, what?
Okay. Okay.
I was
What?
just rambling. It's fine. It's not a
Okay.
big deal.
Okay. 2 weekends ago, Knitter's Frolic.
Yes.
Look at this.
Good thing I didn't go. I would have lost.
It would be very hard to go there. Because, you know, sometimes we joke, right? We say, oh, well, we could go and
Yeah.
not buy.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a lie.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
I know. Look at this.
Shocking at the color, though.
Look at this.
Absolutely shocking.
Oh, wow.
She bought mustard.
Yeah, that's nice.
I know, isn't
Yellow
that fabulous?
mustard.
What color? Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Look at
that's
that.
Straw into gold, right?
Merino.
50 merino, 50% silk.
Ooh.
Nice.
This is
nice.
Trish is the enabler on this one.
Thanks, Trish.
Because I think she bought a nice blue one. But just a different, yeah, this is
I've
sweet.
never tried
Sweet
sweet paprika
paprika.
before.
Oh my gosh, she had
Very
fabulous yarns. She had some nice samples knit up. I know there was 2 I was drooling over. And I went with this one because it had more yardage. It's got a 1,100 yards.
Wow.
Lace weight.
Lace weight.
1,100 yards.
I was all
Wow.
about lace weight. Oh,
You're always all about lace weight.
Yeah.
I know.
And you know what? You haven't knit a single freaking thing with any of the lace weight you bought in the last 6 months. Not a single thing.
Not yet.
I'm gonna call her out.
Not yet. Okay. But soon.
I want to see you do some lace.
Okay.
What's next?
Bring it.
Because I like that gray one. This
Yeah.
There's a story behind this baby.
That it's for me? Wow.
Woo! What's that?
Wow.
I know. See, I can't.
I love the way she holds yarn. She's so delicate.
Well,
about
I
it. I'm
can't
like,
touch this. I can't touch it.
Why?
So this is from Trailhead Yarns.
Mm-hmm.
This is Cabot Trail. It's lace weight as well.
You can't touch it, but you're going to knit with it?
Well, see, that's the thing.
Why can't you touch it?
Because it feels funny.
Feels lovely.
It's tencel.
It's yeah. Oh, it's like
Why on
Fingers.
earth did you buy it?
because that's what I wasn't going to buy it, and then this
Me
lovely.
buying like raw fleece to knit with, where I'm like, JP.
I know, but then because I touched it, and I was like, oh, it was just it to me it sends shivers down my back. But then this lovely sales girl came over, and she said it only feels that way in the skein. Once it's caked up, and she produced a cake, which I fondled, and it felt fine. And then she was also wearing a shawl
Okay.
knit out of it.
I like the name of
Shivers
this.
when you do that.
It's called Cowboy Strut.
I know. I thought of you.
I also like Cabot Trail. Cabot Trail is one of
Yeah.
my favorite places on earth.
So it's beautiful. And she knit the shawl that she was wearing.
It's really nice.
Fantastically gorgeous. It was called Snow Angel.
But you don't knit with gray very often.
Yeah. Why
What
the
is
gray?
wrong with you?
I don't know. I
She
liked it.
can't touch it and it's gray. Like, what happened to Louise?
I know. I don't know. I liked it.
I don't know what's happened to
Well,
it
see,
here.
don't. That's okay. That's okay. Because I might just wind it. And knit with it.
You're going to ask us to wind it, aren't you? Because you can't wind it yourself.
No, I can. I'm going to suck it up
You can
and
do it.
But yeah, I know. When I hold it now, I just hold it by the label. And
It's
then
really pretty.
I thought about
It's even
putting
got
my
a little bit
gloves.
of purple in there.
I know. It is
Yeah.
very pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to knit with that. So but that's going to be the Snow Angel shawl. And Dora Lynn, I think, actually bought.
Hand-dyed vegan yarn.
Nice.
Nice.
So, yes, if that matters to you.
No. But
Well, Dora Lynn, I think Dora Lynn was looking at it because Dora Lynn is allergic to wool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We have a little difference of opinion in that, even though she has an actual, like, doctor's note from, like, 50 years ago. Whatever.
You don't believe her?
No.
Oh,
Really.
okay.
Anyways.
You're a good friend.
I know. I know. Keep telling her it's all in her head. So anyways, she bought this. So my friends Dorlyn and Rebecca and I are going to do a knit along with this Snow Angel
Nice.
cool.
pattern.
I like that.
And that's what this is going to be.
Next.
Next. I bought one little ball of cashmere.
Oh, that's pretty.
100% cashmere. It's like as light as a feather. And the Yarn Harlot of quite a few years ago, she did a little lacy cowl, the pretty thing.
I remember that thing, yeah.
And so that was from Purple Pearl. And they had the little cowl knit up. And so one ball of that will do the cowl. So that's what that's going to be.
It's beautiful.
No cowl for you.
Maybe Caroline would like to hold it.
I would like to touch it. May I touch it?
No, not letting go. It's lovely.
It's
oh.
nice.
Oh, wow.
I know. Isn't it gorgeous?
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah, that's nice.
I know.
That's going to feel beautiful on your neck.
It's going to be pretty. So, yeah.
Wow,
that's going to be
lovely.
made up into the
Lovely.
cowl. And then,
That's pretty.
What?
Oh,
is
wow.
got this cotton. I know. I think it's because I was shopping with Dora Lynn because she can't wear wool. So we were all, well, this is wool and silk, but I know. So this big cake is just neutrals. And it is going to be,
50% cotton, 50% acrylic. What are you going to make?
I'm going to make,
Little summer shirt or something?
yeah, a little, yes. I think that's what I'm going to try to make out of it.
Nice. Very cool.
How much yardage is in there? So yeah, it was really pretty. I like it. So
656 yards.
yeah, I might do. I'm not sure, or maybe a wrap because they had samples written up in shawls, but I didn't want to do one that I might just, I don't know.
So
We'll
is
see.
it a 3-strand?
Yep.
That's what you're knitting with?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Could you imagine trying to separate
Well, that's what I thought when I first saw it. I'm like, how skinny is that
No,
yarn?
it's 3 strands.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Gradient.
Actually, it's
It'll be pretty.
4.
Is it? Oh, it is?
It's 4.
4? Oh, yes.
Yeah, 4 strands.
I need these. I need to plant these.
Oh, those are neat.
Westlake Yarns. Yep, Westlake Natural Dyed Yarns. I think her booth was my favorite there.
Cool.
She is a girl who lives in Toronto, and she does all natural dyeing.
Nice.
So these are some seeds from her garden, I'm assuming. Weld and woad. Perennials that you can use for dyeing. So
Oh, neat.
I'm going to plant those. And then this is just...
I knew it was Noro. I can spot Noro a mile away now.
And once again, look at that color.
I know. It's
What
not,
is
gonna,
wrong with
it's
you?
not for me. Because I had this brilliant aha moment.
Okay.
That if I want to knit and give it away as gifts, I can't do it all in yellow and orange. Because, shockingly,
Not everyone loves it?
not everybody likes yellow and orange.
Shocking.
Some people like pink. So this is
Yeah.
going to be, I'm going
Some
to knit
people
this
like
up
pink.
and I'm going to put this in my Christmas box.
Nice.
Nice. Very cool.
What are you going to make with it?
A scarf
Okay.
is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Cool.
We should start that other Noro stripe
I know, we should.
Though I really want to finish
We
Well
could.
Mood, and I have to finish Well Mood right after
Where is that in your queue?
tomorrow.
Right after
Tomorrow,
Okay.
then Well Mood. Well Mood is going to replace Umaro once that's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can't have a new start until I've got like 2 things finished.
That's fair.
Two,
So I
two
can-
finishes, 1 start. That's what
That's
I'm
fair.
going to do
That's
with my
good.
knitting.
So if you guys, so will the Noro be like sometime this year? The scarf?
Maybe.
After-
Maybe
Maybe.
early fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So then I could save this and we could all knit a Noro scarf together.
Okay.
That
Oh,
sounds
there
like
you go. That sounds like an
Sounds like an
September
knit-along.
knit-along.
we I think we just jinxed ourselves
I think we did.
because we'll never finish.
No,
No.
we never finished our own knit alongs. We're the worst podcasters ever.
But
Well, that's
maybe
fun.
You people
But-
don't come for the knitting, I'll tell you that.
But maybe this will be a start of a new era because
I don't think
think
so.
so.
Have you met us?
yes, but look at how disciplined you guys are right now. You're
It's only
getting-
because she's not digging through my stash.
Yeah.
Only thing that's
well, then use that if that's what it is. But I think you guys have really encouraged other people because a lot of people are commenting, like Friday night group, the Ravelry
Yeah.
group, everywhere in person.
I think they like the terminology because it doesn't sound quite so restrictive. It's just a break, not a diet. Right?
Yeah.
Diets can make you angry.
Nobody
Okay,
likes
diets
the
make
word
me angry. As
Nobody
you can
likes
tell,
the
I'm
word
not tiny.
diet,
I don't like the word diet.
sabbatical.
But I can take a sabbatical. I can take a break.
Yeah, and I think
Because
that
it's
because
not forever.
it's-
A diet makes me feel like I can't ever do that again. Like
Yeah.
I can't ever eat those foods again. I can't ever buy yarn again. But a sabbatical is just a break.
Yeah.
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 It's
And
not
it
a
could
forever
go-
thing.
Yeah. And it's a good thing for my wallet.
Oh, my credit cards are stopped groaning finally. They're like, oh, you're actually
Yeah.
taking weight off instead of putting it on all the time.
Just a little break.
Yep.
That's good.
To
okay.
enjoy
Gotta,
what we
just gotta get them
already...
fit again before they
Yeah.
can go for another
To
workout.
enjoy what we already have.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
That's a really great idea.
I have to stop buying fabric.
See, luckily, I am not guilty of that sort of stuff. Whew.
Yeah,
Fabric
All right.
is way cheaper than yarn, and especially when I can, when you find a good deal and it's fabric that I really love, it's like, oh, I just can't.
But if it's a good deal,
Yeah.
and you're using it,
I
it's
am.
not
Oh,
like,
I
it's
am
not like you're buying and
definitely
stashing
using
it.
But I need
That's
to.
totally different.
I need to sew what I have.
Yeah, well, but you will. You
I
will.
will.
Trying.
But I have
will.
to say, you guys have really even inspired me because, like, for me to come back from the frolic
With
with
only one bag.
one bag
Yeah. You
is
did well. You did well.
unheard of.
Well, that's good.
Well,
So
done,
I'm
Louise.
being, and you know, like this is going to be 2 balls of stash. My poncho was 5 balls of stash.
Wow.
So
That's really
I'm doing a balance.
Look what we did.
I know.
We're awesome.
See, look
We
at
are awesome.
I know. It's craziness.
I don't think you guys realize how many people you have kind of.
Just realized my hands
Inspired.
have been kind of in front of my face the whole time. Is that
That's not a problem.
not that it's gonna? I apologize if that has bugged you this whole episode. I'll put my hands down here now.
Okay, we got lots of business to take care of. So now the
Adrian's got her book.
All right. First off, giveaways and prizes.
Whoop whoop.
Yay! Giveaways.
Did you pull?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. So remember from last week, we have you're knitting, so I'll hold them up.
Okay.
We have 2 of these beautiful little superhero
From Amber.
stitch marker.
My
Awesome,
belt. Okay.
Amber.
All right, Amber, here you go.
Oh,
Oh my god.
see, I'm not
You're gonna put
one.
eye out with those.
So there you go. So superhero stitch marker sets. We have 2 of them to give away. Drum roll.
And the winners are.
You know, if Ginger Gerald won, everybody's gonna think it was rigged.
You know what? Sadly, he did.
Oh.
Sorry, Gerald. But we've got Patty, who is Wombat Knitter.
Wombat
Knitter. She must be
Knitter.
Australian.
Yay!
And the second one is Stacy Jones.
Stacey
Stitch
Jones.
Congratulations.
I went through. So Patty, she said because you had to say what your superpower was going to be.
Uh-huh.
She was teleporting, and I'm glad Patty won because when I read her comment, I thought she deserves something because she said her father, who is 96, is living with her. So I'm sure she
could use
full
some,
days.
she can
Yes.
use some superpower stitch markers.
Yes.
Awesome.
And she said, and so she
Yeah.
wanted to teleport so she could go visit her kids because
Nice.
she said her kids live far away.
Aw, that's
So,
nice.
I wish if I could make your power come true, Patty, I would. And Stacy, hers was she wanted to fly, so
That
she
would be
could
cool.
travel to all the festivals around the world.
That would be cool.
I'm
Nice.
like, I would be there right with you.
Very cool.
So, did you guys? What would your superpower be? Did we talk about this? I can't remember if we talked.
No, we talked about what superhero we would be, but not about what superpower. I'm still keen on bringing lightning down to smite my enemies.
I think you're supposed to use your power for good.
No one said that. That was not one of the requirements. And Thor uses it for good. There just happens to be enemies to smite. You never know. I might have enemies to smite.
Why would you have enemies?
Have you met me?
Okay, enough said on that.
Have you met me?
Oh.
We know the knitting, Adrian. Knitting chills her out.
Yeah.
There's a reason I knit as much as I do. It stops me from killing people.
Oh dear.
Actually, I would never kill anyone. Maim, maybe, but kill, no.
Nope.
Glad you've admitted that here on the podcast. I would like the ability to have as much time as I really want to do the things that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am never, ever, ever, ever in my life going to be the type of person who is bored. I have too many things that I want to do and not enough time to do it.
Yeah.
So I would like a superpower that would allow me to suspend time where I am not suspended. And
But everybody else is?
do whatever I want, everybody else, and then when I'm ready, I can just hit the play button and everybody else can
Start up again.
I
Start
have
up
thought
again.
that my whole adult life.
Yeah.
Just think I need a pause button.
I need a pause
so
button.
I can grocery shop, laundry,
Yeah.
cook, clean, and then just think if I get all of these things done,
Yeah.
and then hit play, then I will be caught up.
Yeah.
I've spent my whole entire life thinking I'm like this far behind all the time.
I know. I would like to feel like I am caught up and completely fulfilled because everything that I want to do is done.
Yeah.
And I have lots more to do.
Somebody had that. Somebody said, yeah, control time. 2 people said that, actually.
I'm going to get a little bit real here, actually. I'm going to be a little bit honest. One of my biggest fears is losing my eyesight. Having my eyesight go and my hearing, I could deal with losing my hearing. But losing my eyesight, really, I find that slightly terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would be a game changer. I'm sure I could still do things, like I would have to relearn how to knit without looking at it. I'm sure I could do it, but so much of the pleasure in it for me is looking at it and seeing it and touching it, like that combo, touching, seeing, you know, the joy and color and all of that. And so losing my eyesight is kind of scary. So I'm going to add that to my superpower, that my eyes always stay
You need like
in good working
X-ray
order.
vision.
I don't want X-ray vision. I want them to stay the way they are right now
Somebody
for the rest
said
of my
X-ray vision.
life. X-ray vision?
Yeah. So I went through it and I wrote down. So the number 1 was speed.
Yeah.
To be able to knit faster, do things faster.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said they wanted to change the weather. That would be a good superpower to have.
That's funny. I like the weather.
But could you imagine?
I
You'd
would make it snow
you'd make
all
it
the
snow.
time.
It would be like flip.
And this
flop.
is where I use my hammer to smite my
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'd smite you in a heartbeat.
I will smite you.
But at least she's not going to kill you.
Well, the smiting is usually pretty permanent.
Well, it could be a loss of a limb or something, couldn't it?
That's not what
Stay away
smiting
from
is.
my eyes.
I don't
Stay
know.
away from
Stay
my
away from our
eyes.
I don't know.
Cut you off from the knees.
Okay,
You are
we're never
terrible.
going to give you the change weather superpower.
Okay.
Somebody wanted, I love this one. Move objects. And her example was she could sit on the couch and knit while her dishes were doing themselves.
Yeah, that would actually
like
be
that
quite
one.
handy.
The second most popular was to fly.
Okay.
I know. I think, actually, I don't know. I think that would scare me if I was flying.
I like my feet on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody wanted to be Ant-Man.
You see? It's cool.
Oh, and then a couple people talked about Samantha on Bewitched.
Bewitched, yeah. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot do that with
I
my
think
nose.
Jody said that about, and then she's still trying to get Suri and Alexa to be able to figure out how to weave in her ends. The third most popular was teleporting.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be
I think
cool.
that would be mine.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said one about having the power to choose colors. Have that, because you know how it's hard to pick.
We get halfway through and we're like, oh, that's not quite
Yeah,
right.
how many times have you picked out like 3? We're doing Free the Fade
Yeah.
shawl right now, and everybody's debating, right? So just to have that power to know what would work well together.
I have sometimes the opposite problem. I can see too many combinations, and I have a hard time picking one.
That can be, yeah. We talked about that last night because you've got this, and then you see this color,
Yes,
and you think,
yeah.
and then at some point
Yeah.
you just got to say no.
Yeah.
This is it.
Picking it
Yeah.
and running with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So then the second, this one was tied for second with flying. It was to heal. Heal
Aw.
That's
people.
nice.
Look
Yeah,
at the
I
nice
like
people
that.
out there.
Yeah, not
Not
kill
me.
them.
Not smiting their enemies.
We've got people that want to be able to heal people.
That's nice.
I know, isn't that nice? And then Ginger Gerald with his
Resting
bitch
bitch
face.
You go, Gerald.
So
He's on my
Gerald,
side.
I know. I see Gerald and Adrian.
Yeah.
I know. If he can't stare them down, you will
Smite
smite
them.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, so that was fun. giveaway.
Awesome. So our 2 winners, please contact this girl on Ravelry,
Yep.
and she will get those out to you.
Yep. Patty and Stacy.
Congratulations.
You were gonna
Congratulations.
love these. Thank you again, Amber, for taking the time to make them.
Yeah.
They're really awesome.
Fantastic.
And Gerald, I will make you some stitch markers. They won't be superpower ones, but
Well,
I'll figure something out.
something else. Something out just as good.
Cool. All right, so we have 3 new giveaways.
We do?
We do.
Holy cow.
Yes, because
Wow.
we've got
I got lots of stuff. So one at a time. We have 3 patterns to give away. So our dear friend Josh has been uber generous as always. Thank you,
Yes.
Josh. So the first one, and I'll put in a picture here, is her cabled boxy pattern. So she has offered that one. So that one will be
That's
up
beautiful.
and available. And now I'll put in another picture here.
Here. Here.
you're like the Flash.
So this is her sequence yoke. And so
That's nice.
this pattern is available for
Ooh.
winning. Hooray, hooray. And our third pattern is from our dear friend Dawn of the Codependent Knitters.
Yay,
She has
Dawn.
Published her first pattern. It's the Agent 99 cowl, and she has been so generous to gift us one that we can give away.
It is so
She
cool.
even gifted me one. I can't wait to start it.
And me too.
And me too.
Hey! Patterns for everybody. Look what I do with acquisitions. Woo! So yeah, so look at all that generosity coming our way, so
That's
that we get to
lovely.
share with you guys, which is fantastic. So thank you to Josh and Dawn for donating, and good luck to everybody. So
Patterns.
this
patterns,
girl will put up
patterns.
3 different threads so
I
that
will.
we can have some fun.
So people can.
I'd like to hang out with Josh one day. I'd like to knit
Oh.
with Josh one day.
We
That
need to
would
do
be
a
nice.
European tour, I think.
Yeah, I think we do.
Totally.
Josh can't fly. She can't fly because
Well,
of her lungs.
yeah.
Well, we will
but
gladly come to her.
we could go somewhere where maybe she could meet us.
Take the train.
She likes to go to the sea.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Totally could do that.
I'd be in for that. And we have
One
to go
day.
visit Verena.
Yeah, we
there's
have to
a bunch
visit
of people
Verena.
over in Europe.
My friend Ada in France.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Corinne. We should go visit
We'd
Corinne.
see Corinne,
Definitely
and
visit
we'd have
Corinne.
to stop by and see Faye,
Oh,
Crochet Circle
uh-huh.
Podcast,
And then
And
that means we
Craig.
probably have to visit
and
Craig.
And no, and who are we forgetting? We must be forgetting.
Oh, we're forgetting a whole
Oh,
ton
people.
because
I
there's
know.
so many.
I know.
That actually has been
That
the
would be a
number,
tour, right?
That has been the number one thing for me for starting this podcast is all of the people that we have met
I know.
and still meet every day. Every day we meet new people
Well,
from
what about
all over the world.
We have to do an extended stay in Norway.
Yes,
Because we've got Asa,
I
we've
know.
got Rita,
Eva.
Eva.
You know, we have to stop saying names because we're missing too many people.
I know.
That's true.
I know.
That's
We're
true.
missing
We're
too
sorry.
many
We
people.
love you all.
And,
I know.
and
There's just too
if
many.
we don't
too
say
much
your
awesome.
name, it seems like you're not as important, and it's just not true.
Well,
because
that's right. Because I know there's more people in Norway. Because there's a lot of people in Norway, and they have yarn in
They
the
have a-
train
there's a lot of people in Norway. That's a good one.
Oh, Louise.
Trademark Louise.
There's a lot of knitters that we've met who live in Norway,
There you
and they sell yarn in the train station.
Do they?
They did, but I found that out Friday night. I'm shocked.
We are
like-
going to Norway.
On the train,
On the train.
so we can stop
Emergency
and buy.
yarn.
Yes. Emergency
Wait, do they
yarn.
have a pull thing? Whoa!
We
Stop!
are,
This is
we
our
are going
station.
to have to be done the sabbatical by then.
Yeah,
Oh.
seriously.
For
Yes.
sure. Okay, so 3 patterns.
Yep.
3 patterns.
Yay.
Awesome. Okay, so we have lots of stuff to talk about today. I went through our Ravelry and YouTube channels and pulled out a bunch of comments and questions that I wanted to address today.
Perfect.
So the first one is, last week you were talking about your issue with the gusset with the SSK.
Yes.
And one of the most common comments to fix that
Very
is
helpful.
the knit 2 together through the back loop
Yes.
should solve your problem.
So instead of doing an
There you go.
SSK, try a knit 2 together through the back loop.
loop.
So on my next sock, that's what I'm going to try.
Awesome. That's exciting.
That's good advice.
So thank you everyone for giving us some suggestions and tips and stuff like that. I love the fact that there's always something to learn.
I know.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
I know.
All of a sudden we go, oh, I hadn't even thought about it. And
You will never know it all.
exactly. And people are brilliant. Like,
Yeah.
they come up with these ideas and you're like, that totally worked.
I
I would
know.
never have
Yeah,
thought of
I
that.
know.
That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
know.
So
It really is. It's so fun.
it's all about the learning and the sharing. Okay. The next thing we need to talk about is from our Facebook group. You asked me to remind you about a sheep sweater poncho.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. This is so cool, you guys.
I get random text messages. Remind me to talk about this. Remind me to talk about this. Like,
because it popped into my head because I meant to bring it up like a month ago to show the picture,
she didn't text me until last week. So
and and it took me 3 weeks to remember, and then I was in the middle, actually this is embarrassing, I was in the middle of doing something else. I was either in between students teaching, popped into my head, and I knew I didn't have time to do something about it myself, so I texted her and I said, okay, write this down, take a note, because she's got the book. She's
Yeah.
the organized one.
She's the organized one. That's
So,
right.
That's right. So what were you
Okay,
going
so
to
the
say
sheep
about it?
poncho.
Well, on our Facebook group, I asked you to write it down. You were supposed to
don't
find
know
out
what
the
you're talking
information.
about.
You didn't know what I was talking
No,
about?
I haven't been on the Facebook group in a couple weeks. I have been really, really bad. I've either had no power or I've been editing
Okay.
for the last few weeks.
So we're going to talk about it, but I don't know your name because I didn't look it
I will
up
put
because
it
I thought
here.
she looked it up.
I will put it here.
All right.
Okay, so your name we will edit in your name. One of our members on the Friday night Facebook Fibre Friends Friday Night Knit In Facebook group.
Which is tonight.
Designed and knit her very own poncho that had a row of sheep in it.
Yes.
And she just kind of designed it and knit as she went. And it was brilliant. And then she finished it and she took a picture of it. And it is so clever. It's the cutest thing. And I remember I left a message saying we totally should show this on the podcast because
All right. So we'll do that.
it was awesome.
And because, you know, I can't remember who it was, but I'm pretty
We're gonna
sure
put in a
she
picture.
said
Picture here.
this was her warm-up. Just put it right here. That this poncho was her warm-up to
That's
do
right.
a color work
That's right.
sweater that we're doing the ongoing knit along.
So she learned how to do color work
I know,
doing this
was
poncho.
her practice.
Amazing.
And it's
Amazing.
beautiful.
Yes.
It's really, really, really beautiful. So we have some talented knitters in that
I
group.
know.
Okay.
That's awesome.
It's amazing
Yeah.
and fast,
Yeah.
speedy knitters.
Yeah.
I know.
It's
They put me to shame on a regular basis.
holy smokes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Rita's
Okay.
already like she posted a picture of a sweater that she's going to do for her mom.
Nice.
And she's working on one for her brother right now too, and it's like
She's fast.
yeah.
See,
it's the best.
I have the dreams and the plans, just not the
Execution.
execution.
Have you worked on your No, okay. No. Carry on.
Quite literally, this is all I've done in a week.
That's okay.
Like, I didn't
all
even
right.
look at the other things.
All right. What's next?
Okay, lots of questions really quick.
Okay.
From YouTube, Deanna asked about the yarn winder that I was talking about a few episodes ago. So I would just want to say it was from Nancy's Knickknacks is the maker. It's a big,
It's beautiful.
fairly expensive,
Oh, yeah.
all wood ball winder. It's
Yeah.
brilliant. I love it. It never leaves my kitchen counter. It's always there. And I purchased it from woolery.com. So that's where I ordered it from in the States.
Nice.
So
It's a thing of beauty.
yeah, it's really nice. You can actually buy the attachment to make it like electric and it'll do it itself. And
Be prepared to be eating
Ooh.
craft dinner for a little while.
yeah, that one hurt a little bit. But it was
But it was worth it.
because of the amount that I do wind
Yes.
between like the yarn dyeing business and my own knitting, it was well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's fabulous.
I hope you kept the receipt.
Business
Yeah,
expense.
of course. Of course. A dumb,
She's
not
wrong.
stupid.
She's the
No, wait,
keeper of
stupid,
the
not
book.
dumb.
So
She is the keeper of the book. Make yourself a note.
she yeah.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
What else?
Patty from YouTube. She wanted us to go through some of the lingo. I think she's a newer knitter.
Okay.
And she wanted to understand what superwash meant.
Yep.
And then she wanted a little clarification on the different weights of yarn. So I figured I'd leave that to you, Louise.
Sure. So I'm knitting with superwash right now. Superwash.
She asked if it was extra clean, and I said, "Well,
That's a good question,
That
actually.
is a
That's a
very
great
good question,
question,
though.
actually, because
Superwash.
that's what you
If you
automatically
wouldn't
think
know,
of."
that is what you would think.
I mean, technically, maybe
very
it is.
literal.
Because what it is, so normally sheep fiber yarn, 100% wool, has got, if you looked at it under a microscope, it would have little tiny little barbs on it. And that's what
yeah.
makes the yarn felt together. So if you accidentally put it in the washing machine, all those barbs,
Don't do that.
they agitate and they stick together.
Yeah.
Superwash wool has gone through a process where they've stripped all those little barbs off. So it's superwash, so you can put it in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd still do it on gentle, but it's not going to
Yeah,
felt.
it's not going to felt.
It's not going to felt. So you can like hand wash it or gentle in the machine. That's what superwash is.
I will add a little bit in there. If you're dealing with, say, an MCN that's like superwash merino,
cashmere,
nylon,
nylon.
the cashmere will still felt.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Right.
learned that one the hard way.
So, and remember, so if you wanted to do something on purpose, like say you were going to make felted slippers or make a bag and then felt it,
Yeah.
don't use superwash.
Because it will never felt.
It will not felt. So that's what superwash is.
Yeah. Cool.
So then weights of yarn are weights. It's not the weight as in like how heavy on a scale. It's actually like the diameter.
How thick the yarn
Yeah,
is.
how thick it is, how big around it is.
that's hard to see.
It is really hard to see. There, that's better. So this is a DK. So if you start right at the bottom end of the scale, you've got your lace weight, which is super
fine.
really, really fine. So some of them have, some of the yarn labels, like commercial labels, will have some numbers on them. And yeah, this one's a 3. So lace weight is a 0 because it's really super fine.
Yeah.
Then you go up to sock yarn. So sock yarn and fingering weight yarn are used interchangeably.
Yeah.
And it's a number 1. So it's a little thicker than lace weight. Yeah. Then you go up to, so is there a 2? Is 2 is your sport weight?
2 is your sport weight.
And then 3 is your DK. So we talked last podcast about 2s and 3s. DK and sport are...
Yeah, it's really hard if you don't bother to measure like the wraps per inch and stuff like that. Just looking at it, it's very hard to tell the difference
They
between.
feel the same.
Yeah.
They're very close, but there is technically a difference.